Hello. Today's video isn't going to be anything too exciting, I don't think. Well, I think it's kind of cool. But if you know me or you've been on my Facebook or anything and you've seen, I have a bunch of pictures of me in various hats. I have a hat fetish, I guess. That's the wrong word. I love collecting hats, especially winter hats. And it's kind of expanding into like caps like this. This is the first one of its kind that I have, but there's a bunch in this line. This is the DC pop-up comics or something. They have this dude, which is the Flash. See, it's not Iron Man like the lady at the store thought when I bought it. It's the Flash. And they have like Batman, they have Joker, they have Superman, and I think that's it that I saw. I really want to get all of them, but this is the first of its kind. Usually I do winter hats, and so today I'm going to show you all the hats that I have so far. So hat number one is my DC, hair's me crazy, I apologize. What is it called? DC Pop Heroes. They're really cool hats, they're really neat. You can get them online. I got this guy at Spencer's. He's really adorable. So this is hat number one. Hat number two is my pretty awesome brown fedora with the peacock feather in it. I got this hat at Claire's. I was walking by the Claire's and it was on sale for $5. And I bought it, at the time I was buying a skirt that had a belt that was similar color to this. So yeah, it's pretty nice. There's a peacock feather on this side. Pretty snazzy, fancy. And then on to the reason the walls are this color, which I'm sure you see this hat. It's my cupcake hat. It's a pretty awesome hat. You can see the sprinkle. Oh, the light's pretty terrible. The sprinkles. And on this side of the hat, the orange spot's not supposed to be there because I set this on a lamp and then turned the lamp on and it burnt my poor hat. So now it's a burnt cupcake. Someone wasn't paying attention to the oven when they were making cupcakes. Hat number four is a $2 beanie I got at Walmart that my mom sold like a $7 patch on that I got from Hot Topic. It is, I don't know if this will help you any, I'll try to lean in. This is Zero for Nightmare Before Christmas. My absolute favorite movie of all time. When I was a little kid, I still love it. And I loved it so much that when I was 5, my parents got me a puppy and I named him Zero. So my mom sewed this on this hat. This hat really isn't, like I said, isn't that exciting? Hat hair. But my mom sewed this on there for me. It's special. Then I have the My Coke Rewards hat. That's a little better, except for now I look at a little yellow, but that's okay. It looks like this. It is supposedly made from recycled Coke bottles. It says in the tag, I think, somewhere. It says recycle on the back, which you can't see because my light is terrible in here. It says this hat contains approximately 2 20-ounce bottles. So yeah, polar bear. This hat is also not tons of excitement, but I got this downtown South Haven from a little department store. It's pretty warm. It's really thick. This is really nice for cold days. But it's pretty cool. I put pins on it. This one has a little picture of a tree. It says hugger underneath it. And the other side is a picture of a duck, and it says odd. So odd duck and tree hugger. And then I got this hat. I don't know. It looks like a beret of some kind. But when you try to put it on, it does weird things. So I'm thinking it's like supposed to be one of those like ironic, like hipster weird like hats that looks like someone took a coat sleeve and sewed one end of it up and put it on your head and it hangs off. So I don't really know what this is supposed to be, and then there's like almost a hole in, I don't know. And then on to the fun hats, the ones that get me stared at most. My mohawk. It's the skull hat. I've had people tell me they don't like me wearing this when I sit in the car with them while they're driving because they think I'm like looking at them the whole time, so they're constantly like, it's like, no, it's a skull. A lot of people actually really think this hat's cool. Even like, oh, it has a skull on it. I've had a lot of people, like even like older people who usually have problems with this kind of thing, think it's really neat. Got this for Christmas, but came off of HotTopic.com, fairly certain. This is a handmade hat my friend got me somewhere. It's a little tight. We'll get it on. It's a little crooked too, but it's a penguin, obviously. I love penguins. I have my very first penguin. This is Willie. And I now have like probably 50 plus stuffed penguins, penguin paste mats, pillows, hats, all kinds of crazy stuff. This hat, very, very warm, very, very fun. Makes people think I'm a huge Twilight fan, which makes me a little sad on the inside, but you know. Yes, it is a wolf, complete with ears. It's faux fur, and it's got these little tassels. It's very, very warm also. So this is a hat that I wore like when we had the very first snow day since like 1976 at my college. It keeps your head really warm, especially if you're like me and you decided to crop all your hair off and you have really thin hair. You need help. This hat that I'm going to put on, comes with accessories. I got it in the little kid section at Target, so you've been warned. Yes, it's Hello Kitty, and it has gloves to match. They had a black one too, but I kind of wanted the normal Hello Kitty experience. I love Hello Kitty. I have a Hello Kitty lunchbox. Like Hello Kitty patches, pins, all kinds of stuff. I don't know why. It started off, my friend had a wallet that had karaoke on it, and I thought that was super rad. So I went out and got one too, similar to hers, and then I found out about Pachaco, and I was like, oh, Pachaco's even cooler. And then Bats Maru is a penguin, so of course. And then I met Miss Kitty herself, and I love her too. And they don't really make hats, the other ones that I could find. I like a ghost. I'm sorry this lighting sucks. I will so work on that next time. The next hat, which you saw in my painting video about all this, you saw the skull one, I think, too, is Pikachu. It's got the little ears, and it's got the Pokeballs, and if you look, there's like a little button to look at the part where you press and it opens up. I love Pokemon. Always have. I grew up in the era. I have over 1,000 Poke cards. I still have. I have a huge box at home of like little Pokemon figurines that I used to like set up cities of. And like each like guy, like the Cliff area owned a cafe, and Sandshrew owned the hotel. And so yeah, Pokemon. I got this one for Christmas. I'm assuming that's also came from Hot Topic. Probably. That Pikachu hat came from Spencer's, by the way, and so did the cupcake hat. This is my British flag hat. My neighbor had something similar. Hers is really, like, has an epic mohawk, and it's, like, more blue. Mine's just kind of gray and black and white. But that was super cool, and then there's, like, a girl, I think on, like, America's Next Top Model or something that had a hat similar, and I was obsessed. So my parents, like, 5 years later, found me this one, because they love me. And lastly, I'm going to warn you right now, this hat looks like a combination between an elephant and a phallic object. I promise you it's not. It's pretty awesome, and I paid a lot of money for it. It is Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas with this giant nose that is actually a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, how cool is that? I got this at Spencer's a couple days ago. I saw it hanging, and I thought it was an elephant, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. I pulled it off the shelf, and I looked at the tag, and it said Nightmare Before Christmas. And I was like, oh my god, it's Zero. So yes, I have a Zero hat. So I've been collecting more hats. I have hat hair. Life goes on. I plan on collecting more hats. Those are the hats that I have right now. I know that I can go to like a specialty store or like Spencer's or Hot Topic and just buy up hats, but that's not really the point. The point is to find the hat, like it's kind of like in the moment type things. But so that's my hat collection, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you see me around wearing a hat, feel free to laugh at me, because if you don't laugh at yourself, you know, everyone's gonna do it for you.